because, you know, you have that shield break on W. Aatrox just generally is a little bit better at keeping up in the skirmishing department compared to the Renekton.
For Edward Gaming, it doesn't look like JDG are in the know just yet, but Junja is clearing out his
Get
crop,
him!
so we'll be here immediately. So it has to be a very quick play from EDG, and quick it was. First blood in for Xiaohao as EDG answer.
Really important for just making sure you can accelerate your spikes even further.
Rukia, oh my god,
49
49 HP. Almost able to steal that with the Cosmic Binding, but
JDG to get those accelerated late game carries online quicker, but they do sacrifice the dragon, and that is 2 for JDG.
But JDG are aware of this. They're going to send some reinforcements up to the top side as well, and make sure it is some sort of numbers advantage. Oh, Junja just whiffs!
Oh,
no, not getting the unstoppable force could prove disastrous, and the Glacial Fissure is dodged from as well. Angel just crossing up everybody on JDG as the Temper Fate does land on the Xiaoshu, who already has the World Ender issued, but Xiaohao goes to the skies and takes the Aatrox down. A set of misplays on JDG's side.
on Twitter.
What a set of events there for JDG. Results in them losing the top tower, losing the Rift Herald as well, and of course giving another kill over to the Jungle Jace that you said, Quacks, needed to start scaling. And scaling he has. 1,000 gold in advantage over his opposing jungler.
Yeah, and Xiaohao, crucial game for him to get ahead, not only because of the Jace pick and the nature of this character being so reliant on gold and being able to dish out that damage, but also for Xiaohao personally.
To get back, but that should be a signal for EDG to start this dragon up, unless JDG has something to say about it. Junja's going to face check, instead using a stop before straight into the bush and knock up 2. Xiaohao is deleted as Hongqiu gets on the board first, but Angel's on a flank and a teleport already has come in. Leave, trying to glide here on the Vayne, force the flash away from the ice shard of Hongqiu, but it is on the other side. JDG wiping away the fight, and the Vayne's the only one left alive on the other side. It is 4 kills into the hands of JD Gaming as they completely negate the early advance. Currently on the top side of the map. The Otacon's at 8,000 HP. Xiaohao is trying to get in there, but Hongqiu doing a great job of zoning, and EDG have to get through this bird before they can even get to the major objective. Angel teleports in. Tempered Fate buying some time. Perukia gonna try to get into the pit as well. Who gets the Otacon? It's secured by Junja and JDG, but it's already been Xiaoshu fallen, and EDG picking up a casualty in the fight. Junja with the unstoppable force in, immediately deletes Leave and makes it a 1-for-1 as both sides will retreat.
That one felt a little bit personal from Junja, the unstoppable force directly onto the head of this Vayne. JDG pick up the Otacon. And EDG, they do lose a member, but they are looking for a cross map. They should be able to secure this tier 1, so they don't leave empty-handed. Xiaoshu also resetting. He does have teleport. JDG could give up this dragon, but they want to fight for it. They know they're stronger.
Yeah, they've already started it. EDG have the dragon at 2k, but Junja's gotten into the pit. It will be secured by Xiao, and the soul has been denied for now. A lot of durability off the table, but Angel's been hit up by the unstoppable force and taken down by the Onivia. Hongqiu gets the first kill, and now ZDZ has to slice and dice away, but Xiaoshu's going to follow with that World Ender. Leave now has his opportunity. ZDZ has to try to tank up as much damage as he can, while Leave is now diving the back line, looking in for Gala, finds the condemn, and Leave gets a big shutdown onto the AD carry, and the reset shall commence. Leave still going, still tumbling, still trying his darndest to get EDG a Game 4 win.
Yeah, Vayne value, I never doubted it for a second. EDG win out on the fight. They secured how this Vayne played it, but nope, we're going right back to live.
You
Baron
can't do that. No, all gas, no brakes for EDG. They found one opening. They're going to take advantage of it. Xiaoshu has just respawned, and he has no teleport to get to the Baron. Perukia using the portal. He's going to try to just use the blast cone to make sure nobody can get in. Junja's into the pit, but it's Baron secured by Edward Gaming, and they will not be able to get anything else other than ZDZ going down.
Yup, they'll get the empowered recalls. They probably lose their mid lane turret for this, but at this point, you're 26 minutes into the game. That isn't a big thing to lose, especially compared to JDG from being able to retake this space. And so Angel on that bot side is going to be able to take that last tier 1 that's standing for JDG. You talk difficulty free hitting in this fight. Flash is almost off cooldown for Leave, but the dragon is being started up regardless.
Hongq getting chunked out by Angel a little bit, who is doing his damnedest right into the Glacial Storm. He goes golden, but it could have actually just singled him out. He flashes away, but the Tempered Fate will find two, and the Dominus has been popped by ZDG, looking to go in onto Gala. Perukia flashing forward as well, and it's going to be the dragon secured by EDG, but Perukia will die on the back end, and Leave doesn't have much to go for in response. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of JDG. Can they get any more than just those kills?
ZDZ's onto the back line. He's trying to pincer with EDG, but the rest of EDG has Xiaoshu, but he doesn't have teleport up, so there really isn't a flank angle for them. They have to meet EDG face to face. Junja?
He gets hit up by the Rune Prison, and remember, he's a full armor Malphite, so that rise just melts through him. ZDZ's already popped the Dominus, and a Tempered Fate goes in onto Hongq. The Onivia is taken very low, but will not die just yet. Remember, still has the passive in tow. Leaves now has the final hour unlocked. He's able to get away from those chains of the Aatrox, and EDG will be able to survive without anybody going down. They have a teleport on ZDZ, and they will use it to make sure that they will be able to do as much damage as possible to this Baron.
I mean, but one jungler is low HP, the other one is very healthy. That's enough for EDG to just go onto this Baron.
It's that half, it's that 4K. Who's able to get into the pit? Vampire looking. Is anybody able to secure it? No, it is Xiaohao for Edward Gaming to get the Baron buff, and it will be Angel able to survive as well. Baron recall coming through. Xiaohao should be able to get out of it, but no. At the very last minute, the Winter's Bite connects, and it will be 2 members of Edward Gaming going down at the price of the Baron buff.
I mean, those death timers are at a minute. By the time Xiaohao respawns, you're going to have a dragon coming up in about 20 seconds around this Drake. Remember, they still are on Soul Point. It doesn't matter how many fights EDG win. If JDG gets Soul, this game becomes 10 times harder for them. They were the ones that everyone expected to get them to that higher result. But now Leave is on to Xiaoshu.
He's going for a solo play. In on a Xiaoshu right now. Already has popped the World Ender, and Leave will be able to dash away from that chain once again. Hongq not getting connected here by the Tempered Fate, and Vampire with the Unbreakable to prevent the stun as well. Perukia very tanky, sitting in the Glacial Storm and still not taking a ton of damage, as now the dragon has spawned, but they've bought enough time for Xiaohao to arrive to the fight. It'll be a pure, good old-fashioned 5v5 with Xiaoshu TPing in.
Yeah, Xiaoshu has to complete that, has to TP back to the fight. Oh, and look at ZDZ.
As the Dominus gonna get blocked up by the wall. That's a ton of chunk damage, and they have found one! That is the unstoppable all force going straight onto Angel. And that's JDG taking him down. However, Xiaohao does the most important job. He secures the Mountain Dragon and makes sure that there is no soul for JDG.
It's 3 dragons apiece. It's getting down to the wire. JDG pick 1 member off. Angel is dead for another 45 seconds.
They gotta go for it.
They are just going to try and maybe break down the base, but there's only 2 minions, Grapes. They don't have a wave.
They're going to maybe have Junja tank things up. They got another wave waiting. It is 30 seconds on Angel. It will surely be an advantage fight for JDG if they decide to go in. Junja's ultimate is up in 3 seconds. He must look for a crucial target. Leave has the Guardian Angel onto him, so he'll be able to survive for quite a long time. It is at least the mid lane inhibitor going down. Leave's able to get away from that potential stun from the wall of Hongq, and now the inhibitor is down. Redemption comes out, and now maybe EDG want to play the long game. They land the Tempered Fate onto 2, and look at Leave going for a flank, but now getting blocked out by the Glacial Storm once again. Unstoppable force. It goes in on the Xiaohao, but he's able to keep himself alive. But ZDZ is not so lucky, as the Aatrox will finish him off. Gala goes through the portal that Perukia has created, and it might spell the doom of the Edward Gaming, but it looks like the health bars are too low. Gala is too vulnerable, and they will back out.
Bro, Leave is just not allowed into these fights. Hongq is playing bouncer. You're not allowed into this club. Stay away. JDG. Empowered Scuttle Crab as well is going to give them a lot of information, a lot of vision, but they're actually not finishing it.
Oh, hang on. He's taking very low. Angel nearly able to take him down, but there goes the unstoppable force. It's only on the 1, though, and that means Leave has a lot of opportunity to do some work. The egg's already been popped, and Hongq is in that form, but nobody's able to get to him. Leave isn't able to either. In goes Xiaohao. He does a lot of damage, but he's not tanky enough, and Xiaoshu will take him down. The Aatrox is still getting targeted, but the Q3 is going to secure Perukia's fate. It's Leave in a 1v3. Can he do the impossible? He will not, as the Glacial Storm will finish him off. He's in the Guardian Angel, the stun not connecting in time, but Hongq says Hongq and puts EDG to bed. That's the game. That's the series. JDG are going to semis.
JDG with a questionable phase 2 in the Demacia Cup, but a rebound in their last couple of matches. This comp, this team, this org is scaling grapes into 2026 as they will take down EDG undefeated no more. Welcome to the semifinals, JDG.
They lost their first 2 series. They've won the next 3, looking to make it 4 and 5 en route to a Demacia Cup title. Congratulations